Alright. I'm still adjusting a little bit. Alright. Now, we should be good to go. I get to go and talk to Illya. Yippee! I'll make sure my audio is good, like usual. Before we do anything else. Right. Alright, let me do the quick 1-2 check here. There we go. That sounds good. As it should be. Cold, delicious water. Let's get right into it. No stalling. No stalling necessary. Oh, you can repeat that line. Oh.
別に問題ないんじゃない? 私たちは奇襲に来たわけじゃないもの。話し合いに来たんだから、むしろ今からアピールしておいた方が得でしょ?
Yes. Wait, no, don't. Thank you.
一応気をつけろよ。ちょっとビリッとくるから。
It's a slight shock, but you'll be fine. Is this peak? The winds are telling me yes. Also, hi. Hey, Minnan. Thanks for joining. Usually on here right away, so this is a surprise. A welcome surprise, of course. Ugh.
わかってるわかってる。シロの見てたからどんなものかわかってるって。
Tozuka waves her hand, steps into the forest. At that moment, you just go home from uni? Damn, what timing. Also, Tozuka, just because you saw it happen doesn't mean you know what it's like. So lets out a funny scream and jumps back. Ow. You hear the crack in electricity. I want to believe that it's my imagination that the leaves piled up under Tozuka's feet are scorched.
個人差がある警報みたいだな。俺には挨拶程度だったけど。
Yeah. Can't explain the situation. Damn, her hair is no like a bumbled mess or some shit. No, didn't have a messy hair sprite. No, Surge. But it doesn't seem that Tozuka is listening to me. Tozuka yells at the empty space where there isn't anyone. I don't know where that line went, as her threatening attitude seems like she might go fight instead of talk. Well, anyways. It seems that talking bad about Tozuka is failing no matter how far away you are from her. So I should be, careful. Yeah, should be careful. You walk through the forest. We're the only living humans among these infinite trees. I have a breathing of any beasts, and the plants in the winter are as lifeless as corpses. The endless sea of trees seem to go on forever. It makes me constantly feel apprehension. It's already been 3 hours since we entered the forest. It's way past noon, and we just have become unable to tell whether there has been any change in the landscape. Oh, that was easy. I followed Tozuka's line of sight. There's only one darkness ahead. Or there's only darkness ahead, excuse me. Between the trees. There's some incredibly out of place thing that can be seen through cracks that are so small they could easily be missed by anybody who doesn't pay close attention. Huh? Tozuka curses and heads to the strange object we see in the distance. I follow after her, still bewildered, unable to grasp what it is. We get out of the forest! Thank God. The forest that seemed to be endless abruptly ends. No, it seems that the trace of the forest vanished, as they carved out just this big part with a big spoon. The gray sky curving above us is so high that I can't see anything. Can't see everything. Huge dome-like space. It's more like an underground kingdom instead of an open space. Holy shit! That was Illya's dwelling. The old castle built in the middle of the forest. Well, there it is. There it is! There's a solitary castle in the forest that has no visitors. It's too big for that girl to live in. It's too lonely to live in alone. It's a big castle with 3 people. Well, 4 actually, you gotta count Berserker. Anyway, that's no good to falter here. According to Tosuka, Illya knows that we came here. We should go confidently from the front entrance to show that we don't have any enmity.
よし、行くぞ、遠坂。って、遠坂？
What is it? Tosuka looks up at the castle with an alarming expression. His side profile looks as tense as it does when she's confronting an enemy.
遠坂、気になるもんでもあったのか？
But not.
私たち以外に誰かいる。
Huh?
そりゃいるだろう。イリアってことバーサーカーの住処なんだから。
そうじゃなくて、それ以外の誰かってことよ。シロ、こっちから入るわよ。
What? Who?
ちょっとお前。
Not a chance to stop her. Tosuka starts running to the big tree by the wall. It's me? It's always you, Min, and you're always everywhere. It's almost like you're Majima and like a dragon. Majima's everywhere, you know? But instead of Majima, it's Minun. Minun's everywhere. Now, that's not all. Tosuka grabs onto a branch and skillfully climbs up. Look up in astonishment. Tosuka looks around the castle and gives a kick to the castle's 2nd floor. Shattering sound. Window breaks and the red figure disappears into the castle.
ほら早く。本気でおかしいわよ、この城。
もう話し合いをするんじゃなかったのか。
We're here to have a chat, but what do we do instead? Breaking and entering. It's not just like fucking. What's done is done. Let's climb a tree and jump into the 2nd floor of the castle like Tosuka. It's a nice hallway. Go out to the hallway from the room we invaded. I can even marvel at how magnificent this place is. The abnormality Tosuka mentioned earlier grabs my attention. The sound echoing is definitely a sound of battle. It sounds swords clashing. But is a storm-like sword fight like this even possible? The most intense sword fight that I've witnessed so far, the one between Seiya and Berserker, didn't make these kinds of sounds. And I suddenly realize, it doesn't sound like your average sword fight. It's one against many. There's no war going on somewhere in this castle. It's no doubt that one of them is Berserker. This castle is Illya's castle. If battle were to occur, it would be when Berserker's attacking an intruder. I start running. Sounds are echoing from below. Even where the sounds are coming from, relative to our entry point. I was in the center of the castle, in the reception hall. Run through the unfamiliar castle. It's the time to be exchanging opinions. I know what's happening. It will lead to permanent consequences. I'm sure it's fine. Run down the stairs. I fear a sword fight is happening close by.
閉めた。ここ、広間の吹き抜けに繋がってる。
Tosuka checks the end of the passage. Always splits at the T-junction and both seem to lead to the terrace at either side of the hall.
ここで別れましょう。私はこっちから様子を見るから、シロはそっちからお願い。
Alright. It's better to split up than to stay together in one place. With where we are now, we don't have any way to escape if we've found. Let's have a chance either way. So we'll split up. If we split up, even if one was found, there's hope that the other one can manage to escape somehow. Tosuka goes down the hallway facing east. I nod and go down the other hallway. The hallway on the other side facing west.
シロ、
She only stops me. What?
分かってるわね。何が起きようと絶対に手は出さないで。今の私たちに戦う手段はない。
Right.
いい？やばいと思ったらすぐに逃げるのよ。どちらかが捕まっても構わず走って。誰かを助けるなんて、まず自分を助けてから考えることなんだから。
That's not gonna work. This is suppressing her emotions. That sounds more like a plea than a warning. Holy shit! around and come out onto the terrace of the lobby. Toadska emerged from the opposite side of the terrace, far away. She immediately takes cover and peeks out to see what's going on while hiding. As we look down at the hall, we both suppress our voices.
シンジ、なんだってあいつこんなところに。
Shinji? Fucking... This fucking guy. She sits atop the rubble in the corner of the lobby, observing the spectacle with joy. No, that's not it. That's not the surprising thing. Right now, the truth that I have to accept right now is the battle that Shinji is observing. That's about normal. Black Giant lets out a roar. Swinging axe sword stirs up a cloud of dust and crushes the rubble into powder. Circus no different than before. Talking to a hero of justice! Exactly. This blood-curdling roar doesn't compare to what it sounded like before. Behind the giant is the pale white girl. Circus master Illya. The girl is always smiling innocently, unfit for a kill fest. That girl is now shivering and staring at her own servant about to cry out. Her pale face is desperate, trying to deny the despair in front of her. Someone help me. That's what the trembling lips of the Snow White girl seems to say. What the fuck is happening? A whirlwind blows violently. His axe sword is repelled each time. Center of the hall. An old phantasm of one certain reigning the throne of rubble. Oh, brother. Not this fucking guy again. No, it's the rapist. Countless numbers of swords dance. Each one of the weapons appearing behind the man is undeniably a fatal weapon. Pierced through, like hot water. All this known phantasm destroyed Berserker's body. Not Blondie, right? Also, hey on, thanks for joining. Repelling his axe sword wasn't already enough. His limbs fly off. Swords cut through his body, penetrate his head, and pierce his heart. He still does not die. Giant revives after each instantaneous death that he suffers. Resolutely advances toward his enemy. 8 times already. Zuko moves forward while being killed mercilessly that many times. Wait, he's died 8 out of 12? Oh. How many does he have left then? I can't quick maths. Trust in the plan? I do trust in the plan, but still, 8 gone out of 12 is a lot. The enemy welcomes him with a smile. Repeated tragedy. Berserker is killed many times, unable to get close to his enemy. It's not because Berserker is being defeated without being able to do anything. That man. That sword is beyond belief. No phantasms that are repeated infinitely are real. These have projected archer swords. Those are the original versions of every noble phantasm. Once from before they became legends. Who could he be? Being a heroic spirit who's able to retain so many weapons. But first of all, there should be 7 servants. He's the 8th one. Is he the one who shouldn't exist? I can't breathe. Berserker is nothing less than astounding. Body made out of steel. That's superhuman strength. On top of that, he can regenerate on the spot even if he dies. He's not an opponent that can be matched. The 8th servant doesn't retreat from such a monstrous opponent. He was Berserker with the repeated magic swords and holy swords. Ain't no fucking way. Right? Surely not. Berserker's gonna find a way. He's gonna find a way. Look up, Tozuka's face on the other side was also pale. It's only natural. Space below us is a land of death. We'll die instantly if we enter it. No more than that. He's a demon. Different atrocity than Berserker. This man lacks order and wishes for battles only for the objective of killing. But with such an unusual enemy in front of him, Black Giant is still the strongest. Of course he is. His steps don't cease. Even if his whole body is pierced out or cut up. He receives the rain normal phantasm. Regenerates each time and surely closes in on his enemy. His advance devoid of tactics. He's not thinking of any ways of countering his enemy's attacks. He moves forward as long as he's alive. It's a savage battle about just killing the enemy. He will not reach the enemy. Berserker's brute courage will prove futile. And his life will end just as a mere target. The enemy understands that. That's why he stopped on purpose and is just provoking the giant that foolishly moves forward. There's no chance of victory for the Black Giant with this method. Something that the man confronting him and I, looking as an outsider, can tell. And most likely, the Berserker himself, who's being used for target practice, as I realized the same thing a while back. Yet the giant keeps stupidly moving forward. He knows no retreat, doesn't try to avoid the attacks. That man welcomes the figure with a smile.
所詮はバーサーカー戦うだけのものであったか同じ半身として期待していたがよもやそこまでアホとはな
No more phantasms appear. Or we laughed at the man commands that no more phantasms behind him.
ではそろそろ引導を渡してやろう
I do like his drip. I do think Gil looks best like this. I mean, I like his gold armor, obviously, but the white jacket, like his usual hairstyle with the white jacket, the white fur coat and all that, I don't like that one. What do you guys think? I personally think this is his best outfit. I politely disagree. Really? You like the fur coat? Bruh, zero drip? Ain't no way. This was drippy as hell. This was great. I love this design. Like him in his armor? That's fair. I like him in his armor too. But if I pick my favorite version of Stay Night Gil, it's probably this one. Genuinely. It's probably just this one. Oh, that's a problem. At this site, numerous normal phantasms attack the giants. Giant repels a majority of them. At the same time, a majority of them take his life. But he keeps fucking coming back. Berserker's in the caster experience? You fucking right. Black Giant shakes. Body rock starts to fall. But back again. Giant holds out and shakes off no phantasms clinging all over his body. Sound comes from that man. Black Giant gets rid of the swarm of no phantasms and closes in on his enemy. Shook him in his boots! His body is already a corpse. Black Giant advances with what should be a hopelessly fatal wound. That is the result of strong will. His other madness due to being Berserker. Giant's facing this hopeless battle with a strong will. Yes, sir. Magic bullets are fired mercilessly. Hell now with his axe sword, the giant closes in on the man with his body slashed and his legs pierced. Looks like it won't reach the man. And for him to still challenge himself while understanding that. Must have someone that he cannot give up. What is he moving forward for? The servant fights for his master. to protect her life. That's why the giant did not retreat. He only moved forward as a shield to protect his master behind him, a frightened girl from the reign of noble phantasms. The giant resumes his foolish advancement. It's because he knew that he could only defeat the enemy while protecting Eva's field by taking all the attacks himself. He's able to reach his enemy. That is when he wins. It was this kind of battle from the start. Man has to kill the black giant before he reaches him. The giant has to approach the man before his life ends. It's a battle where whoever accomplishes their own goal first survives. The giant is aware of that. Even if that is, he had no chance of winning from the start. It's at a roar. Coming out of his 10th death, Black Giant runs. Charges towards the man, stirring up rubble like a bull challenging a matador. Numerous arrows are released. Did he use it from the repeated deaths, or was it his final charge? Giant repels all the arrows, closes on the owner of the noble phantasms. The axe sword is swung. The strong sword had not been swung at the man, and it will zip through the air with a flash. You cheating, having it. Of course, he has one more fucking trick up his sleeves. Black Bull is captured by the numerous chains that appear. You've got to be kidding me. What kind of normal phantasm is it? Chains that suddenly the chains that suddenly appeared in mid-air lock up Berserk as if binding space itself. Chains tighten Berserker's arms and twist him in every direction. They wrap around his whole body. Chains get tighter and even try to squeeze his rock-like neck off with tension. No, you won't. Because this is Heracles, motherfucker. Time out in the corner. I can't believe this. Actually insane. And it still can't fucking do anything to him. Man's voice. All is filled with the creaking sounds of the chains. Must be Berserker's strength. Giant tries to cut off the chains that control space itself. Even though she sounds impossible, there's no doubt that Giant can accomplish it. And of course, the man understood that as well. The girl screams. Yggdrasil uses a command spell to command Berserker to retreat by force. The giant is still captured by chains and unable to move an inch. Oh, that's cheap as hell. That's cheap as fuck. You can't even stop the damn thing. And then, man points to the giants, as if to signal the end. Astonished girl's voice. It's over. This time, it really ends. We didn't even get a chance to fucking ask for help, huh? Bounded by chains and therefore unable to defend himself, gets annihilated by Noble Phantasm 22 times. The Black Giant goes silent as he's forced to assume the shape of what can only be described as a strange statue. There's no need to even check whether he's breathing or not. Why would you say that? Insane. Just because he was a prick in the last route? Come on, man. He was a great hero that overcame 10 deaths. Should not be able to get back up after experiencing over 20 deaths. Yes. Even if he is alive, Giant should not have enough strength to even breathe. The battle ends. It's known from the start who was going to win. Berserker could not win against that servant. The servant can be a match for that man as long as they're a heroic spirit. Heroic spirits each have their own weaknesses, which have been preserved from their time as living beings. By extension, each servant's origin story is their weakest point. Then, what would be the result of having a heroic spirit face off against someone who possesses all noble phantasms, including the one that ended their life as a human? This is the result. He may have been strong as a hero, he can win against that man as long as he's a heroic spirit. The white girl runs to the black giant that became a corpse, and... oh. The man mercilessly slashes the girl with the sword in his hand. Oh. She screams. The man takes away the girl's vision with a single horizontal strike. Yeah, that's fucked up. Next attack, the aim is to stab her heart. That misses. No, he missed on purpose. He was pierced in the lung. She coughs up blood. Oh! The chains are broken. Black Giant breaks the chains and launches an attack on the man. It stabs the slow with a target. The spear pierces his heart. Finish off the giant with a spear similar to Lancer's noble phantasm. A bulg. Then it ends. Black Giant dies for sure this time. Fuck. Sword is pulled out from the collapsed girl. We trace her red behind and go across to a giant that is no longer moving. Watching in the light, the man walks forward. He threw away his sword. He uses bare hands to finish off the dying girl. I'll die. I'll probably die. I'll die for sure this time. The servant has no logic. Kill anyone in his way. If I don't get away from here before he finds me, I'll surely be killed. So Nah. There's such a thing as going too far, dude. Nope. Yeah, I don't get why he's doing that, but nah. What are we, cowards? You fucking damn right. What? We are! What are we, chat? What are we? A hero of justice is what we are, right? Right? Exactly. Hello? My frozen body bursts out. My feet lift me up, and my arms grab the railing at the same time. See Tozka's face as I do so. She's biting her lip in frustration, glaring at the tragedy happening below us. I know. It's obvious Tozka wants to stop him as well. But we're the ones killed if we do so. There's no way we can stop him. It's the same for me. I know that it's stupid of me to die trying to save the dying girl. I don't care about that. I can't leave that girl be. That's what overtakes my mind. Jump over the railing. Tozka and Shinji both look surprised at the intruder. That man doesn't even see me jumping down. He reaches out to the girl in the white. I yell at the top of my lungs. Stop him with all my might. Man stops his arm that he tried to extend and slowly turns toward me by the wall, like a grim reaper who has found his new prey. What? What? Huh? That was actually... What? I was ready to die. Pardon? Over a month? I was ready to die, bro. What the hell? What? Back over a month. He was summoned to this world before anyone else. Get trolled? Literally. He was not summoned to this country. Far away foreign country. It's constantly covered in white. The sky is always grey and the castle is built hidden in the mountains. It's always winter in that land. Coldness and stagnation. Barrenness and longing. They're like living corpses, cutting off their connection with the present world and waiting for a reproduction of a miracle. The winter coldness takes away their human warmth. The standard world won't allow them a new lifestyle. His family were seekers of the Holy Grail. Spring won't come for the Einsborn family until the day their dearest wish is fulfilled. It's already been 10 centuries since they started the search for the Holy Grail. Using every possible method to get close to the Holy Grail, they would eventually be able to cast the Holy Grail out of iron. However, all they could make was a vessel. No mystic dwelled within it, and they kept casting vessels that would never be filled. But a foreseeable end comes to those days. For the ritual to fill the vessel with the help of outsiders. The result was both a success and a failure. The Holy Grail was made. Through this, the Holy Grail would be filled. They made many enemies at the same time. As the supposed owners of the Holy Grail, they were reduced to mere providers of a service, no better than any other mage. Their tenacity is abnormal. No, ever since they almost obtained the Holy Grail 1,000 years ago, they had lost their minds. They broke the rules and constantly pulled the strongest card. First time, they did not have the leeway to do so. Second time, they finally found a loophole in the rules. The third time, they summoned what they shouldn't have. And the fourth time, they were sure of the victory after gaining the strongest card in its manipulator. The results were a crushing defeat like never before. All the servants and masters, they chose ones who betrayed them. The man destroyed the Holy Grail, leaving his daughter behind in the Winter Castle. They're like, yeah, we got him this time. We got Saber, we got a great master and mage in Kiritsugu. We'll fucking beat that. I know you just didn't do what you think you did, Kiritsugu. I know you didn't do what I just think you did, man. I swear to God, you did not just do. Oh, he destroyed the. Oh, he did. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, I bet it was a great day for the Einsborns. They were all sitting in their home like, oh shit, we about to win this whole thing. Oh, he did what? Oh. Yeah, I should have seen that coming. They were furious at the man's betrayal and lamented their mistake. They could not trust outsiders after all. No, you can! You just picked the one you shouldn't. You just picked the singular one you shouldn't. Only one of their bloodline, their family's creation, when they inherited magic circuits perfected over generations, could obtain the Holy Grail. They had a backup plan to start with. Then the fifth time, they made certain to prepare the strongest master and servant. That was him. 2 months before the Holy Grail War started. Every rule was broken for him. Berserker, to be summoned beforehand. Oh. Wait, they cheated to get Heracles? Damn. The days that followed were only to hurt the human that would become master. The command spell engraved all over the girl's body was only to control Berserker. It did no good as a magic circuit and drained her life away. Oh. So what, she was fated to fucking die at some point anyway? And just a slight move by Berserker would make the girl scream. It's no wonder. It was 2 months until the Holy Grail would appear. The only thing keeping this great hero in this world was her magical energy and command spell. Berserker was not created from the magical energy of the Holy Grail. And how special she is, King Berserker using only her own magical energy is like taking her own life away. It's horrible. Knowing that, they still did not allow for her to rest. They abandoned them in the winter forest, filled with a pack of hungry beasts. What the fuck? They gave them over to the corpses possessed by evil spirits. They were even thrown into the wasteland when they disposed of their failed experiments. The way for the girl to survive was to rely on the giant, a thing that she had been given. It was beyond training. It was a fight for survival, yet the girl survived. The giant attacked the oncoming enemies. Every time she would let out screams of anguish, but had him easily eliminate everything that attacked. He himself does not know, and that process became a special one to him. Despite the girl's young appearance, she hated whining. Everything that came out of her mouth was an insult. It was instinctively known that if she was going to lament, she would become stronger if she hated the cause. The girl despised Berserk for being ugly and cursed his existence. It was natural. The girl would not have to suffer if he had not existed. She would not have been thrown in such a hell if she had not been chosen as a master. The girl detested the giant for everything, used him as an outlet for her anger. The girl got used to controlling Berserker. By the time the Holger showed signs of its appearance, the pain that attacked her disappeared. The girl took away his reasoning from the giant as if in revenge, treating him as a mute, mad warrior. Wait, so Berserker at the start, he had reasoning? Basically, yeah. I mean, that's what it's saying. Yeah, he had reasoning, and could actually form coherent thoughts instead of just attack. That's interesting. I mean, shame she took it away, though. I'm sure if he had his reasoning, he could have probably been an even better warrior as a Berserker. But he already knew that was the girl's utmost resistance. By doing so, the girl hid her own weakness. Alright. That she could live by herself. Yeah, right. If he has no reasoning, then it seems like he's not even there. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. She held her head high. She didn't need any allies that she could trust or friends that she loved. That was a way of disguising that she had nothing to call her own. In the winter forest, Girl had suddenly touched his arm, stained red from the enemy's blood. Surrounded by a pack of beasts, the girl braced for death even as he desperately denied it. At that time, he was not able to move without an order from his master, so he was the first to become the beast's prey. A pack of beasts pierced his arteries, tendons, and eyeballs with their fangs. The girl screamed, seeing that. He couldn't remember what she said then, since he had his reasoning taken away. The girl screamed not for her sake, but for his. Even though he destroyed her arm every time he swung his own, she endured it so that he did not die. That's why both of them were covered in blood. The child was covered in the slaughtered beast's blood, and the girl was covered in her own blood. He remembers that winter forest. The weight of the girl that leaned on him, crying tears of pain. And he realized, in that small, cold castle, Light John was the only one that the girl talked to. She comes into view. The same as that time, Girl is running to him crying. She had not seen since she had become a master. The man slashes her. In a horizontal flash, the blonde enemy takes away the girl's vision. Her face is covered in red. The blind girl runs in spite of that, tripping over rubble. The slender body falls. There. Enemy's sword is swung. The sword misses her heart. The lung must have been pierced, as the girl is coughing up blood, still on the ground. It's not an instant death, but it is fatal. The girl is left with nothing as her vision is taken away. Her lungs are broken, and she even lost her servant. She could die peacefully. Might at least be a salvation if she could just go to sleep right there. However,
痛い痛いよまさか
the girl is moving forward, leaving a trail of blood behind. She crawled towards the black giants, fumbling and crying in anguish. How much power was left in him? Breaks the chains with all his might and grabs at the man. Magical spear is thrust. Spear pierces the giant's heart. And it ends. And pulls out the spear as if nothing happened. Remaining power in the giant completely disappears. His body disappears. Power that was given him form had completely disappeared. And all that's left for him to is disappear. The servant lost all his magical energy and has no power to stay in this world any longer. He falls to the ground. But in his final moment, he sees the girl fumbling around for him in his peripheral. Strength returns to his collapsing legs. The law of magecraft that built him. Regulation of the world that hates inconsistencies. And a body of rock that crumbles away as sand.
バーサーカーは強いね
He pushes away every power that tries to eliminate him, just with his will. Can't disappear yet. He's probably the only one who she should rely on. In order to support the lonely girl who insulted him, still believed in him as her only reliance.
どこわかんない真っ暗で何もわかんないよバーサーカー
Absolute legend. Her vision taken away, the girl is crawling with her arms stretched out. She must want to feel him, but she cannot see him now. Hands are covered in blood. Blood grope at empty space, trying to verify his existence. Yeah, this is fucking depressing. There's no power left in him. There's nothing he can do. Berserker will fall here and die here. His body has died. He has no strength to support his falling body.
だから私は安心だよどんなやつにだってバーサーカーさえいれば負けないもの
But not this time. His mind is dead. Supporting his body with a mind and a will that should no longer exist, he leaves this world. His body has not fallen, still invincible. As it is said, this body cannot give up until the end for the sake of the girl that relies on him. The girl reaches him. The hand that was only grasping at the air finally touches something. Coughing up blood, the girl clings onto the hard body. She cannot see anymore, but she can still feel him. The Berserker hasn't lost. She cannot see for herself. Berserker strong as always.
よかった
Strength fades from her body. Everything hurts and she's scared. But it's alright as long as he's here. He always protected her. He was scary, but he was really nice. His big body's like a father's. She really wanted him to pick her up at least once.
暗くても怖くないよ。バーサーカーは強いんだもん。こうしていてくれれば、私は安心できるから。
She rests her body on him. She feels like a hard and giant hand is placed on her head. It's probably true. He should be patting her head if she opens her eyes.
ちょっと寒いね。
Her body is cold. Recalling the forest from that time, the girl laughs. It was a long time ago already. Recalling the giant that protected her, even while getting injured, she happily falls and loses consciousness. That's so fucked up. That's generally fucked up. Yeah, we'll kill him. Yep, that's our plan. We're killing Gil. Yep, he's gotta fucking go. I did just take a drink. I did. I'll do it again though.
Wow, Mambo!
Oh no, you'll be banned after the stream. Let's go blondie hunting. Yeah, that was the plan. This fucker dies. Man reaches out to the girl in white, who peacefully fell asleep. I yell at the top of my lungs. I don't consider my own danger. What could happen to me? Man, oh, there's my fan. I kind of need you, actually. Hold on. Fan, you're ruining the moment by being a bitch. You know that? I need you, like, right there. Thank you. Thank you. Come on, it's not that hard. Thank you. The man stops his arm and they try to extend. Hand him Shinji, surprised at my intrusion. He smiles ominously. My sharky throat sparks before I can think. However, there's no way that man will stop. What? What did he do? What did he do? I Couldn't even tell him to stop. And pulled something out of the girl's body with his bare hands. With a smile on his face. A red dripping object looks like a fruit. The thing in the man's hand is, without a doubt, the girl in white's heart. Haven't you done enough? My mind burns down. I lose my sanity. As fear of being killed and hatred of wanting to kill him gets muddled.
観客がいたか。俺の勇姿を見たいという気持ちはわかるが。
Man, still holding the red thing in his right hand.
身の程をわきまえろ。王に命じるとは何事か。雑種。
He fires one of his countless noble phantasms at me. Terror is false. Man's own phantom goes through the wall of the castle and destroys the hall's walls. Don't move a step in the midst of it all. I don't care about the robot that falls from above. I don't have the composure to run. And I have no intention to run. Doesn't matter where a big piece of rubble grazes my back. I can't think of taking my eyes off of that man right now.
ほう。何かと思えば、セイバーのマスターとはな。
His red eyes react to my enmity. My blood boils. I'll die the next instant. There's no way I'm not afraid of that. My body refuses to run away and keeps screaming to defeat the enemy right now. The corpse of the girl that was killed mercilessly keeps ordering me not to forgive him. It's only natural for me to lose all reasoning. My mind churns from the contradiction, desires of life and death.
戦う意志はあるようだが、話にならん。肝心のセイバーがいないのでは、貴様などに価値はない。
So it appears in the man's left hand. So it's raised mercilessly and should come down to kill me. Even then I keep staring at the enemy. I think I've shown my back to that man.
ちょっと待てよ。そいつさ、僕の知り合いなんだよね。
The man's sword stops. Shinji. He's watching from the other side of the wall, starts walking to the center of the hall with light steps.
よう、久しぶりだな、エミヤ。こんなところで会うとは思わなかったんでね。
I genuinely just felt repulsed when he showed up. I genuinely, actually just had a repulsive reaction. When bro walked closer to the screen. Deadass. It's good to know his fucking presence repulses me. It's good to know that my body understands that this thing is horrible. It's good. The man doesn't move. There's about 10 meters between us. I'll be able to get near him. Berserk could not close this distance.
なんだ、ブルって声も出ないのか？まあ、気持ちはわからないでもないよ。ああ、そうだったそうだった。いや、あの時は見逃してもらって助かったよ、エミヤ。
There's nothing I can use as a weapon. I don't care. My mind is clear right now. I feel any uneasiness about projecting his swords in this situation.
おい、僕がこっちを見ろって言ってるんだ。
Shut the fuck up, Shinji. Slightly shift my gaze in his direction. I face Shinji while keeping the man in my vision.
そうだよ。分かってるじゃんか。今ここで一番誰が偉いのかってことがさ。
I could puff smoke at you and you'd fall over and die. You are not important here. I gasp a little. It's not Shinji's words, rather the unexpectedly serious manner in which he says them.
そういうことだ。なら分かってるよな、エミヤ。お前、このままじゃ確実に死ぬよ。
How out of place. Why say something that's so obvious now?
紹介が遅れたが、そいつは僕の新しいサーバントでね。ライダーなんかよりすごいだろ。
Jin puts his hand over the man's shoulder with a delighted smile.
命乞いしろよ、エミヤ。少しは考えてやってもいいぜ。
He says some nonsense.
断る。
I have no doubt. I answer right away, not showing any hesitation or showing any signs of even considering it.
そうかよ。それじゃあ死んじゃえよ、お前。
Shinji jumps back. The man, still with a cold expression, finally brings his razor sword down.
そこまでよ。そこのサーバント。指一本でも動かせば、マスターの命は保証しないわ。
The man stops his sword again. Good shit, Tosaka. Good shit. Everyone looks up. Everyone in the hall turns their attention to the girl standing at the terrace. Tosaka hands his face towards Shinji. The Shin doesn't have the aptitude as a mage. He should know what that means. Tosaka is serious. That man brings down his sword. She will kill Shinji as retaliation.
父さか。お前までなんでここに。
Now, as much as I would like to applaud the strategy, for Gil's case, this doesn't fucking matter. Even if Shinji dies, Gil will just be like, oh, well, okay, I mean, I'm just gonna kill you too then. I'm just gonna kill both of them. And I'm like, this is a good strategy if this was a normal servant. Yes, they don't know that, so they think this is a good thing. But it's like, this is the second route you're reading, so you already know that this is a shit plan. So this doesn't help us get out of the situation. It's like he's just like, Lolamao XD, why should I care? Kill him, I don't care. I can still do what I want to do. So I'm like, how does this doesn't change the situation. Or keep Shiro from dying. Like, he could still just die here. She doesn't answer, but just keeps her aim and line on Shinji.
なんだよ、お前。本気で僕を撃とうってのか。
You killed a child, Shinji. Shut up.
殺したのはそっちが先でしょう。もっとも、どうであれこっちの気は変わらないわ。シンジ、殺す権利と殺される権利は同じよ。そんなこと、人間なら魔術師じゃなくても本能で理解なさい。
Shinji weakly retreats, being glared down by Tosaka. At that, guys watching in delight looks at Tosaka as if to belittle her. Then, I feel like there was a strange vibration that took over the hall for an instant.
なるほど。俺の打倒はできぬと悟り、マスターを狙ったか。交渉を持ちかけたのは、マスターを殺したところで、俺が止まらぬと判断した。
Yeah, like, nothing changed even if you kill Shinji.
そうよ。シンジが死んだくらいじゃ、あんたは止まりそうにない。けど、この状況なら考えてもいいでしょ。
No.
今ならシンジを救えるもの。あんただってサーバントなら、マスターを失うのは痛手のはずよ。
Not really.
なるほどなるほど。なかなかの起点だ。そこの雑種を助けたいのならば、その交渉しかありえまい。
The sword disappears. He turns his back to me as if he lost interest in me.
お前何のつもりだ。誰が止めろって言ったんだよ。
いや、状況が変わったぞシンジ。彼女ならば器としては文句なしだ。
What? Shinji's breath stops. His face filled with irritation suddenly turns into a dirty smile.
そうか。いや、嬉しいよ遠坂。
Oh,
君がまだ生きていてくれて。
don't, no, don't you even fucking try.
そう。一応私もほっとしたわ。あんたみたいなのでも付き合いは長いからね。
Don't lie to him. No, you're lying. Toaster, you don't have to lie to his face so he can feel good about himself. You would not give a shit if he died. Laughing happily, Shinji claps his hands. It's strange. Shinji shows no fear even though Toaster can end his life. Even overwhelming joy is numbing his emotions.
まあいい。それよりどうだ遠坂。エミヤなんてほっといてさ、僕たちと手を組まないか。
Nope.
僕たち。
そうだよ。君もキャスターが力を蓄えているのは知ってるだろ。竜道寺は今回の最大なんだ。そこに陣取られて
Except she's not there.
蓄えられてるのね。
Rin, like, yeah, why should I give a shit about you? She says with both arms raised. But that's an obvious fact. On top of that, it seems like Shinji doesn't know about how Cash obtained Saber and Archer.
な、わかるだろ。一人でやっても勝ち目は薄いんだ。
They're actually slimmer than you consider it right now to be. And even if Tozuka joined you, it would not change anything.
バーサーカーのマスターは倒したけど、これだけじゃ足りない。遠坂、君がいればキャスターたちにも負けないものが作れるよ。
Actually, Shinji, no, you can't do that because you have to fight. Well, you think they're still at the temple, which let's not forget this, they're not. And if they were, you'd have to contend with 3 servants. Exactly, like you have to deal with Caster herself, who can outrange Archer almost, and can like try to block his projectiles. Archer himself, who, you know, can just do the same shit as Caster's doing. And there's Saber, who can just charge head in and just spam the little phantasms. And then you have Assassin, who, well, he can do fucking second true magic bullshit. So it's like, you're not stopping all 4. You're just not. If they had Berserker on their side, maybe? But still, like, no. You already fucked yourself. Gil is not stopping all 4 of them. Not happening. Unless he just... Except he did that, and then he still lost anyway. Right? Yes, I'm aware that Saber cheated and used Avalon, but it's still a point of, like, yeah, he pulled it out, and then still fucking lost anyway. But I don't know. I don't see Aya beating 4 servants at full power. Yeah, again, it was a specific situation with Saber, but still, he pulled it out and lost. But yeah, again, because Caster's fueling all 3 servants at max power, considering she's drained the whole town. I don't see him beating 4 fully powered servants, you know? I just don't see that happening. Shinji invites her with confidence. To that.
あるよシンジ。あんたが誰と繋がっているかは知らない。けどね、私から見てもいいように使われているだけのやつについていく道理はないわ。
True. Tozuka refuses him without twitching a brow.
なんだって。
わからない？腐れ縁から忠告するけど、もうちょっと周りを観察する知力を養いなさい。
Yeah.
加藤真嗣をマスターだと思っているのはあんた一人だけよ。あんたには魔術師としての才能がないっていい加減気がついたら。
Yeah, your presence here has no meaning, man. Shinji's face twitches. Those guy's harsh words must have made him forget that his life is in her hands.
やれギルガメッシュ。エリアも遠坂も皆殺しだ。
Shinji orders to his own servant.
なんだよ。やれって言ってるだろ。お前なら僕がやられる前にやるなんて簡単じゃないか。
いいや、残念だが時間切れだ。これ以上放置すれば腐ってしまう。
The man shows Shinji. He's closing in on him, the thing in his right hand. A red lump. The thing that he took out of the girl. It's still throbbing. And on the sons of those billionaires that gets her first job at directors of whatever at the dad's company goes, wow, I'm pretty great. Basically. Fucking hate Shinji. I just keep finding ways to just fucking despise Shinji. Like, holy shit. This might sound insane, but like, I actually fucking despise Shinji more than Roa. And I find that incredible. I don't know how Nasu did this, but I find that actually fucking incredible. Now, I'm aware Roa fucked up a lot of people's lives in Tsukihime. I'm aware of that. Not even talking about spoiler stuff. I just mean in general. But it's like, yeah, at least he had some charisma. He had funny he had some funny dialogue. He's got some, like, he's kind of funny at times. He has, yeah, like, Roa has some cool points to him and charisma. But Shinji is like, I fucking hate you. I hate you. I hate you. I get sick. I get ill. I actually just want to vomit when I see you on my screen. It's actually crazy. He grits his teeth in vexation.
後悔するなよ遠坂。もう仲間にしてやらないからな。
In fact, there's still people out there who like Shinji, because like everyone likes someone. It's mind-boggling to me. Exactly. Couldn't describe it any better. I'm pinning that to you on the stream. You're fucking right. You're goddamn right. Look, the poly count just went up again. Insane. Pixel count went up again. Beautiful, thank you. Run towards the front entrance. There's one person left. There's just no shade at the voice actor, by the way. He's doing a great job. He's doing a great job of conveying Shinji as a character. VA's fan-fucking-tastic. No shade against him, obviously. He's just the voice provided to the character. He's not anything to do with the actual character's writing. Obviously. Right, I will say all this shit about Shinji. His VA obviously isn't accounted for. Obviously, I'm sure he's a great guy. It's an HA. We'll see. So far, his only good point is his voice actor. Meaning nothing about his actual character except the voice that comes out of his mouth. They said the death threats, take him back. The VA is innocent, please. The man slowly watches his master being angry. He is not my fucking friend. Says delightfully and leaves the hall filled with rubble. Walk towards her. Center of the hall. Great sunlight coming in from the ceiling. The girl is sleeping, covered in rubble. Her eyes don't open. Looking up close, the girl's not white at all. But covered in red all over, looks nothing like before.
シローのせいじゃないわ。 分かってるでしょ。私たちじゃこの子を助けることなんてできなかった。
I know. I'm taught there are people I can save. People I cannot save. And I would be putting my own life in danger if I try to do things that are beyond my capacity. But still, I still wanted to save her. I don't want a child to die. I don't want anyone dying in front of me, asking for help. Not being able to save someone asking for help is more scary and painful than anything. There's no way I can apologize. I don't know her well enough to apologize either. This girl has nothing to do with me. I understand that without having to be told. But why? Why are these eyes crying irrelevant tears?
どうして？
父さんが
どうしてよ。あいつの前に出れば殺されるって分かっていたでしょ。なのにどうしてイリアスフィールを助けようとしたの？結果はどうあれ、イリアスフィールは敵だった。なのにどうしてこの子の死にそこまでしてやれるのよ。
Did she seriously just ask me that? Those eyes were serious.
どうしても何もない。助けたいと思ったから止めただけだ。
Sometimes wanting to save someone does not need a fucking reason. As dumb as and simple-minded it sounds, I agree with Shiro in this situation. Would he have died? Probably. Would it even have mattered? Probably not. But there's still certain principles, just as a person, that you have to hold yourself to. There's no other way to explain it. Exactly. Like, from the context we're given, it's a child being fucking tortured and killed. Who fucking wouldn't do the same thing? It doesn't have to do with a reason at that point. It's just to do the right thing. In fact, Tosaka still doesn't fucking understand that. It's incredible. I'm actually astounded at how fucking dense she is. I'm genuinely astounded how fucking dense she is. People like this character? Seriously. In this moment, people like this character. It sounds hysterical that I'm asking this question. People like this character. In this moment. Tosaka glares at me.
そう。前から異常だと思ってたけど、今ので確信したわ。シロ、あなたの生き方はひどくいびつよ。
Are you fucking serious? Are you actually fucking serious, Ren? You're kidding, right? Like, you're kidding, right? There's something fucking wrong with you. There's actually seriously something fucking wrong with you. You know, maybe in the early parts of Saber Up, where Crisis said he didn't like Ren and all that, maybe he was right. You know, maybe Crisis was right. Yeah, no, he was right. No, I get why he dislikes Tozuka. No, he was right. No, he was right. This character fucking sucks. I'm actually fucking astonished. He tries to open the lid that I've kept closed this whole time.
秘密だって。
そうよ。自分より他人のが大切なんて生き方は間違ってる。いい？他人を助けるのは自分が愛されたいからだなんて一般論を口にしてるんじゃないわ。
Save others so they can be loved. That's already fucking wrong. That the common opinion, no, the common opinion is to save others because it's the right thing to do. And because you don't want to watch another person die or get hurt. You already fucking failed the conversation. And we just started.
そんな偽善とは別のところで人間は自分を一番にしなくちゃいけないの。
And last I checked, the best way for humans to live is in groups, isn't it? So of course, you're going to save other people so that can be the, so we can do the thing that we do, which is to live with other people. That is like one of our prime fucking like subconscious wills is to find people to be with. So why should I put myself first and risk being alone? Oh, at least I was safe. Aha. Oh, sorry. I let everyone around me die. But at least I was saved. Oh, thank God. What I do now? Oh, I guess I'm fucking depressed now because I'm alone. Great job, Tozuka. Great job. Fucking amazing. Absolutely. Oh, ingenious human thinking. Genius. You're fucking genius. I'm actually angry. I'm actually fucking angry.
けど、そもそも自分っていうのは計りにかけられない別格なのよ。言うなれば計りそのものでしょ。
Yes, cause it's oh my god, she's pissing me off. Oh my god, she is pissing me off so much. So you want, okay, so it's like, it's basically like you said, Minna, yes, firefighters shouldn't be doing their job. That's what she's saying. Firefighters should quit their job. Go into a burning house and save people that don't know? Nah, I can't do that. Can't do that, like... It's because it doesn't make any sense. It just... what she's saying doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't. I don't understand. Yes, Shiro's extreme in his want to save people. Yes, I know this. I know that. I learned this in the other route. I know this. He's a bit extreme. But he still just wants to be a good person and help those around him. Does he do it to the extreme where he will literally have himself be harmed to do so? Yes. That part's extreme. But him wanting to help people he don't even strongly know, or complete strangers, why is that a problem? Genuinely, I had a moment. Honest should know this because he was there with me. We were walking home one day from school, like any other day. And then this random older lady said, "Hey, I have a lot of groceries. Could you help me take this up into my apartment? Because there's a lot of stairs. There's no elevator working yet. It wasn't working that day. Could you help me?" And of course we both say, "Well, yeah, sure, we'll help you. Of course we will." And that was it. But in Tosuga's POV, that's bad. That's what she's saying. That's a bad thing. Like, am I getting this correctly? Like, is that not what she's saying? That's bad. Don't do that. You didn't know that lady. Don't help her. Like, I get she was secluded, right? In a home of mages. Like, I get she was like homeschool, fucking whatever. She's locked in her fucking castle. I get it. Locked in her fucking mansion. And basically fed with a silver spoon all her life. I get it. But you don't have common decency to just help people? Do you not have that? That's what I'm getting from this. You just don't have that.
ええ、それでも構わない。あんたが自分のない、ただ生きてるだけの人間ならそれもいい。けど、シロは自分があるじゃない。
Wait, hold on. You help others that you don't even know. And that's fine if you're human that doesn't have a sense of self. And it's mere living, then it's fine. So if you're like Kusuki, then it's okay. Because he doesn't have a sense of self, as it was explained, he doesn't have a sense of self. And he just lives. Then I'm allowed to help people? If I'm just a walking body with the bare minimum fucking necessities? Transactional. Fucking transactional love you. She's a give and taker. No, she's a give and taker. She has to get a reward for doing work. I fucking hate that. I fucking hate that, if that's what you mean. I despise that. You're only helping people to get something in return later. The thing you get in return by helping someone is the fact that they appreciate your help. No matter what you did, that is what you achieve. That is what you receive. The fact that they are thankful, like, okay, thank you, I appreciate it. If they give you something else, an actual physical reward, that is a bonus, not the standard. And it never should be. That should never be the standard, that you receive something for doing something. Start a VM? Right this moment, she's just pissing me off.
そんな確固たる自意識があるくせに自分をないがしろにするなんてできないのよ。そんなことを続けてたらいつか必ず壊れるから。
No way. I can't break down. In fact, I do this in order not to. I try to save people that I could not save so that I could hold my head high.
いいえ、もう十分に壊れてるわ、あなたは。だから言ってよ、10年前に何があったかは知らない。けど、あんたがおかしくなってるのはそれが原因なんでしょうから。
It just seems that she's got tears in her eyes. Why is she making such a face? It's almost as if she knows that I'm going to spend my life trying to help others without getting anything in return. She's trying to earnestly stop me. It's so fucked up. That's genuinely... It's all about the reward, huh? It's all about the reward. To put an example, it's all about the little piece of candy you receive doing a slightly good deed. That's what it's all about. Or the 5 yen coin. 10 or like 10 yen, whatever. I don't fucking care. Whatever the reward is, or the thing you get in return. That's what it's about, huh? That's what it's about. If he did this and hoped to get something in return, then it'd be fine. But because he doesn't get anything in return, it's a problem.
学校の時もそうだった。あなたはあれだけの死体を見てとんでもなく冷静だった。私でさえ死体と勘違いしたっていうのに、一別しただけでみんなが生きてるって読み取っていた。
Exactly. Chat, you know what I did I was gonna say not last Christmas, the Christmas of 2023. You know what I did? I went shopping. It was the 20th of Christmas. Or December, sorry. 20th of December. I went shopping, like usual. Had to pick up some few things, and that was it. And then someone walked up to me. This moment stuck with me. So then a bit of an older man, I think he was a foreigner. He speaks super good Norwegian, but that wasn't a problem. That didn't matter, obviously. He asked me a very simple question. Could you buy me bread so that we have something to eat for Christmas? Is what he asked me. Do you think I expected a reward after doing that? Do you think I even got one? Exactly. I didn't. I got nothing. And did I care? No. Because I just gave someone a pleasant Christmas. And that is plenty enough for me. That I gave someone a better Christmas than I would have otherwise. I don't know how big his family was, or how many kids he'd have or anything. So it's like, I just gave him and his family a better Christmas because they have something to eat now. Is there a chance that that was a scam? Yes. Do I still care? No. Because I still believe I did something good that day. And for the rest of that day, I felt fucking great. I thought, I made a difference today. I felt great. I made a difference. I helped someone today. And I felt great because they were happy. They shook my hand, they thanked me, they bowed even, and said, thank you. Thank you so much, and then they walked away. That was enough for me. But fucking Rin here would have asked for half of the bread. Or like for a couple slices. Like, are you fucking serious? I'm way too angry about it. I'm sorry. I'm way too angry about this point. I'm sorry. But that's... I'm usually not, like, genuinely angry at something. Even when I'm, like, playing a fighting game and I sound like I'm mad. I'm not. I'm not. Sure, I get salty, but it's like, that's... I get salty. I laugh it off, whatever. This has genuinely pissed me off. Wouldn't disagree. Well, that's the feeling good. She understands that. She can accept sure doing his best to save people and Jenny get nothing. I'm feeling good about it. I still feel that it's wrong to condemn him. At that point, you could say I'm being narrow-minded. At that point, I don't care. I still think she shouldn't condemn him for that. Yes, he is putting his life at risk when he doesn't need to. And yes, he would generally, like, actually just fucking kill himself to save someone. I'm aware how reckless that is. We saw in the Saber out when he got slashed by Berserker and basically cut in fucking half to save Saber when she didn't need it. I get it, like, there are extremes that it shouldn't be taken to. But I still just don't see, like, she still shouldn't condemn him. That too, of course I get why he doesn't care, or why he knows the difference. He's seen so fucking many. I'm just reading through again. He's doing it to make up for the fact that he survived, and I don't see a problem with that. He's saving people because of his own guilt as the only survivor. You could say it's wrong for me to not see a problem with that. Sure, at that point, guess I'm as fucked as Shiro is. But to that end, I don't see that as a problem. Because in the end, he's still doing something good. He's doing it from a point of trauma and survivor's guilt, yes. But he's still doing a good deed, so I just don't... Like, sure, I guess I'll drown in my ideals and die, I guess, right? Like Archer told us, drown in your ideals and die. I guess we'll do that too.
それはきっとあなたにとって人の死は見慣れたものだったからよ。それだけのものを10年前に見たっていうことでしょ。
Used to seeing? It's not like that was my first time seeing them. Think about the students who were on the floor at school. Ryder, who was unrecognizable at the time she died. You're sleeping in front of us now. To me, people who died in that incident from 10 years ago are the only ones that went through inhuman deaths. But that's wrong. 5-10 years ago saved me. Cannot be the cause for why Tosuka is criticizing me right now.
違う、遠坂。そんなことはない。俺はただ助けられただけだ。
助けられた？あなた10年前の火事の時に助けられたのね。それがエミヤ桐次だったの。
ああ、そうだ。ただそれだけだ。あれは原因なんかじゃない。
My heart aches when I answer. Body's telling me that's a lie.
じゃあ他には何かなかった？ずっと後悔しているようなこととか、助けられる代償にエミや桐次に取られたものとかなかったの？
そんなのあるもんか。桐次は俺を助けてくれただけだ。それに取られるも何もその時は。
I shouldn't have had anything then. I saw many corpses. I died at that time and was reborn. I don't have repentances about the path I took. My eyes lost their hatred. My hands lost their anger. My feet lost their hope. And I lost myself there. So why? How did I gain the strong sense of self-awareness that Tosuka speaks of?
それは
Accept the death. I knew I was going to die. I knew my body was saved from such a situation. There's no way my mind could have been saved as well. At that time, I just admired something precious, still empty inside. I remember now. No. I didn't even put it in my memory. That's why I didn't even realize until now that that's what really saved me.
シロ、やっぱり何か契約でもさせられたの？
違う。取られたものなんて何もない。俺はただもらっただけだ。
A world like hell. In a place where every person except for me died. I was saved. Nobody saved me and I wasn't able to save anyone. In my final moment, he granted something that I thought was a miracle.
覚えてる。俺を覗き込む目とか、助かってくれと懇願する声を、その淵で思ったんだ。自分が助かったことじゃなくて、助けてくれる奴がいることは、なんて。
Such a wonderful miracle. That's why I admired it. I had nothing left. Not a single thing. That's why I ended up admiring the figure that appeared right before my eyes.
だから、俺は。
Only had that. That's the only emotion I had while being saved. was happy. I cried. That's all I could think about. So that's the only emotion I could create.
きっと遠坂は正しい。
It's twisted to prioritize others over myself. Some says are wrong with the procedure.
けど救われたのは俺だけだった。その時に思ったんだ。この次があるのなら助けられなかった人の代わりに全ての人を助けなくちゃいけないんだって。
それがおかしいって言ってるのよ。いい？助かったんならまず自分を大事にしろっていうの。死んじゃった人たちには悪いけど、あんただけが助かったっていうのはただの偶然よ。ならその幸運をかみしめなさい。それだけひどい目にあったんだから、あとは楽しくやんなきゃ嘘でしょ。
This guy is seriously angry. Yeah, that makes me really happy. Finally realized now, since this guy's that kind of person. Question I've been wondering about all by myself. I wanted to become a hero of justice, so I always tried to help others. Noticed there was something wrong with that method, but I couldn't understand what. That became clear so easily. Thanks to the person who gets seriously angry for my sake.
何よ、これだけ言ってもまだわからないわけ？頭くるわね。そんなにわからずやだって言うなら、あんたとのコンビも。
いや、わかってる。言っただろ。遠坂は正しいって。
なら。
けど、やっぱり忠告は聞けない。確かに、俺は何か間違えている。けどいいんだ。だって誰かのためになりたいっていう思いが間違いなはずがないんだからな。
It's not. So, I answer her with as much gratitude as I can.
まったく、そんな顔されたら何も言えないじゃない。
Tozuka must have felt awkward. She turns her back to me and walks away. And then,
まあ仕方ないか。こうなったらもう私が何とかしてあげるわよ。
takes a deep sigh and complains. Heh, sunset, the sun, heh, good one. Oh, I have a headache now. That's what I get for yelling. And being angry. Ugh. Yep. You're right, Menon. You're right. Hate that he's right. I don't hate it, but he's right. The sun sets. We return to the hall by the time the gray skies tinted a crimson color. The girl's corpse is not in a mountain of rubble. Toska and I just buried her in the courtyard. And I thank you for that. Not because that's what always happens to servants. That giant's remains have weathered into sand. Even with just sand, we still buried it in the same coffin as the girl. And I thank you for that.
さて、これからどうするかだけど、 考えはある？
考え中だ。事態がまた悪い方に転んだからな。少し整理しないとやってられない。
そうね。最大の敵だったイリアスフィールとバーサーカーはいなくなったけど、代わりにわけわかんないやつが出てきたし、サーバントは7人しか呼ばれないはずなのに、あいつで8人目でしょ。どう見ても既存のサーバントじゃなかったけど、シンジのやつどこであんなのと契約したんだか。
I don't know. Well, I know, but because it was Kuritsuku's idea. Not Kurits. Chat. That should tear my head gets pretty intense already. I'm saying the wrong names. It was Kotomine that gave the idea. The 8th servant, huh? I think that man who Shinji brought along can be treated as a servant. Heroic spirit absolutely dominates other heroic spirits. Psychic damage, you fucking right I did. The double whiplash of Illya being killed, and then that conversation. The double whiplash was not a good combo. Not a good combo, that is. That was not a good combo of scenes. I hope she gets treated better in the next route. Illya, that is. I hope she gets treated better in the next one. Because now I'm thinking back to the Saber one, it's just, she had it so much better than the Saber route. After that, I get it. I get why people like Illya. Not in that way, but that's just a nice character. She did not deserve that. Yeah, she's a bit fucked in the head, but like you see the Saber how easy you can convince her to just not be a asshole. Look how easy it was to convince her to just, hey, could you not be a dick? Great. It's a seemingly endless supply of noble phantasms, a demon without any human emotion.
ギルガメッシュ。それって古代メソポタミア神話に出てくる英雄だよな。
Oh, they just know it right away, huh? Well, I guess because Shinji said his name. Why don't Saber out say this isn't the Saber out? Yeah. So I hope. I was like, you're probably fucking laughing, kicking your feet, minute when I say it. I hope she gets treated better in Heaven's Feel. I hope. I say you're laughing, kicking your feet. You're probably not even doing that. It's just you're like, hey, he doesn't know this is about to this and this about to happen. Who he doesn't know. Like, yeah, I don't remember. So I hope she just gets treated better in that route. That would be nice. I'm not gonna start climbing for Illya route. Obviously not. I think that's a bit extreme. But I want her to not be treated like crap.
ええ、半身半人の英雄、ウルクの王、不老不死の探求者。この世のすべてを治めたとされる暴君だけど、まさかあんなイカれたやつだったとは思わなかったわ。バーサーカーをこともなげに倒したことといい、あいつ本気になったセーバーより強いかもしれないわね。
No. No, we already know that fact isn't true. You know for a fact that's not true. His voice doesn't sound sharp. Seems like it's because the new enemy that appeared is tough.
どうしたんだよ、トサカ。 奥歯に物が挟まったような言い方だけど。
ちょっとね。あいつ確かに強かった。あれだけの数の宝具を持ってるんだから、その力は一級品でしょ。
Yeah.
けど実質はどうなのかなって。私あいつとバーサーカーにそう実力差はないと感じてたんだけど。
What? She ponders. Wait. So doesn't I realize how strong he
い
is?
や、あいつ自身はセイバーやバーサーカーと同じか、きっとそれ以下だ。
Really?
そもそも英霊の強さは召喚された土地での知名度によるんだろう。ならギルガメッシュなんて英雄、こっちじゃ知ってるやつはそうはいないぞ。
Yeah, he's not. But he isn't like the most known heroic spirit, yeah.
それはそうだけど、知名度による実力の変動だってそう大きいものじゃないわ。
Okay. Never mind.
私にはどうもあの金ピカは反則めいて見えたんだけど。
Well, yeah. Toza's calling him by a strange nickname. Well, that
い
aside.
や、だから反則だって。あいつの持ってた宝具はみんな本物だ。いや、そうじゃなくて、きっと本物の元になった武器なんだ。ギルガメッシュは一番古い神話の英雄で、あらゆる贅沢を尽くした王様だったんだろう。なら各地の神話の元になった原点を所有していてもおかしくない。
じゃあ何？あいつが出してた宝具は宝具じゃなくてただの武器ってこと？
Nope, they were all noble phantasms.
あいつの宝具自身はきっと蔵なんだ。生前にあいつが集めた財宝を収納した蔵こそがあいつの宝具なんだと思う。
そっか。ならバーサーカーが叶わないのも当然よね。英霊たちにはそれぞれ弱点がある。すべての宝具の原型を持つんなら相手の弱点となるものを持ち出せばいいだけの話だもの。
Except he really never does. He kind of just keeps blasting until you're dead. So I don't get why they bring this up. It's like the same thing with the true name. Like, why do you bring this up? Nobody uses this to their advantage. I mean, he did, I guess, with the chains, but like, he broke out of those anyway. Meaning, Berserker had no weakness, except if you kill him 12 times, he dies. Actually, even then, he still came out anyway after 20 deaths, so... So they keep pointing to like, oh, there's a weak point here, or a weak point here, where it's like, clearly there's fucking not. That's right. The chance of victory would be that he has not fully mastered each weapon yet. He's not a bearer that can master his own weapon to its fullest potential, like Saber or Lancer, then I feel like there's still a way to win. Well, that aside.
まあ、トサカ、本当に関係ないんだけど、なんで金ピカなんだよ、あいつ。
いや、それはその髪が金色だったからとか。
何言ってんだ。それならセイバーも金ピカなんて呼んでたはずだ。金ピカ、すごいぞ。実に意味ありげじゃんか。
Racist.
なんか他に気づいたことがあったからそう口にしたと見た。ここまで来て隠すなよ。トサカ、なんか気づいたんだろ。
What was it?
ちょっと違うってば。私のは白みたいに真面目な話じゃないからあんまり追求しないで。
Tosaka.
嘘つけ。根拠もなしで金ピカなんて
Come
言う
on.
のか。ほら、白状しろよ、トサカ。今は一つでも情報が欲しいんだから。
With it. I'm not in the mood for your bullshit. I'm not in the mood for your fucking ramblings. Out with it. Her Tosaka. In a few seconds. Almost like giving up, so she lets out a big sigh.
だからそれはあいつ高価そうなのいっぱい持ってたでしょ。それでものすごくお金持ちなんだろうなって。
The monetary value. Okay. Her first thought when seeing Gilgamesh was, oh god, he must be rich. That was your first thought when you saw him. Okay.
の金ピカすっごい贅沢してそうじゃない。
And keep me crowded. It does not say anything about Goldie in here, even though it told me it updated. Ah. Golden rule. Okay. Okay. Illya scratches her cheek as she looks off into the distance, laughing uncomfortably. How scary. Seems like anyone rich is considered a Goldie to Tosuka. What's more scary is that Tosuka was able to tell that servant's true nature is because he seemed rich.
ともあれ、厄介なやつが出てきたものね。8人目のサーバントって時点で破綻してるのに、そいつ自身がジョーカーなんだもの。
Okay.
問い詰めようにも監督役の綺麗は行方知れずだし。
And wouldn't answer you.
まあ、
So
今はキャスターの方が大事だから後回しにするしかないんだけど。
he also just wouldn't answer the question. That's right. Caster is showing more power as we speak. Sable, who is resisting Caster's control, won't be able to defy any longer. No. In which case, there's a possibility that even Saber is on the enemy's side now.
そうだな。イリアスフィールの協力は得られなかったけど、だからといって放っておくわけにはいかない。こうなったら、2人だけでキャスターを倒せる手段を考えよう。
Yep, that's all we got.
そうね。何のアイディアもないけど、やるしかないか。
Tosuka sighs and sits down in the rubble.
まさかお城で作戦会議することになるなんてな。
Not fucking answering questions. Real. I follow Tosuka's lead and sit down. Well, we'll just stay warm here at night. Might be able to find the magic items Edithfield had. Moment that we let our guard down.
やめとけやめとけ。お前たち2人だけで裏をかく？
Who the fuck?
そんなの通用するわけねえだろ。間抜け。
Oh, now I recognize your voice. I'm like, that first line, I'm like, who the fuck is talking? The second line, oh, I recognize you. I feel that voice echoes from the front entrance. Hi, man. Jump to our feet right away and face the front.
いつぞやの夜以来だな、お二人さん。お互いしぶとく生き残って
Hey,
いる
Ku.
ようで何よりだ。
You're cool, I missed you.
なんさ。
Clearly concentrate and connect my magic circuit. That appearance is definitely Lancer. You spared my heart that night 10 days ago. Not to happen again. To at least let Tosa escape before he swings that spear.
シロ離れて。あいつは私が引きつけるから、その間にあんたは2階に。
Yeah, that's not gonna work out. Nope.
トサが走れ。あいつは俺が食い止める。トサ
I'll
が
do-
言った
Oh, hey, Guardian. You missed my, Tosuka rants. Actually, you know what? That's a good thing. It's probably a good thing. I was very angry at Tosuka. Right after Illya was killed. I was very mad at her. So, yeah, good thing you missed that part. Not a proud moment. But, understandable. Yeah, she's starting to piss me off. I mean, I'm still mad at her. She's still pissing me off. I'm still mad at her. Her way of thinking. When it comes to helping people, but that's in here and there, I guess. We already had that conversation. Ugh. Well, thanks for joining.
ちょっと待った。
Yeah.
あんた、自分を大切にしろってさっきの話、全然聞いてなかったみたいね。
And now you're being a hypocrite. Lowers her left hand and she had the lancer and pointed at me. Maybe if she threatens me like that, I also have to complaints.
バカ言うな。忠告は聞かないってちゃんと断っただろう。殴り合いはこっちの役目だ。あいつとは2度目だし、 ここは遠坂より俺の方が向いている。
And well, if you fight and I run, you're being a hypocrite. So if you do it, it's okay. But if I do it, it's wrong. Okay.
そんなわけないじゃない。相手は歩兵よ。飛び道具がない相手に飛び道具である私が逃げてどうすんのよ。
だからこそだろう。懐に入られたらおしまいってわからないか。いいか、遠坂は遠くから援護してくれればいいんだよ。
Mm-hmm.
バカ、援護なんてできるか。あいにくそんな器用な魔術なんて知らないわよ。やるならあんたごと吹っ飛ばすに決まってんじゃない。
And it's about learning timing. God, Tozuka, you think for 2 seconds. You might be dumb on a caster. Think for 2 seconds. It's about timing then. It doesn't have to be precise, it just has to be about timing.
自分の壊し屋っぷりを開き直るな。大体どうしてそう何でもかんでも派手めでいこうってんだお前は。たまにはもっとつつましいことやってみろ。キャスターが遠坂はいらないもんって言ったのあまり無視できないぞ本当。
Yeah, so what's the fucking line?
なんですってこの。
And we argue for a few minutes trying to push each other away. Just when we start to wonder how this started and start to get tired. Notice Lance observing us with a smile at the entrance of the castle.
あ、もう終わりか。別に急がねえから最後まで済ましちまいな。相手への不満はとことん吐き出しといた方がいいぞ。
Yeah, we're working on it. Cough and regret and glare at Lancer. Take half a step forward and Tozuka slide behind me. Jeez. It would have been a problem had we been like this from the start.
ああ、待て待て。せっかく同意を得たところ悪いが、こっちに戦う気はない。見るに見かねてな。少しばかり手助けしてやろうと出しゃばりに来たわけだ。
Oh? Help out? Now that wouldn't be the worst thing. Hold on. What did he just say?
聞き違いかしら。今手助けをするって聞こえたけど。
なんだ、わかりづらいか。なら言い直すか。お前たち二人だけではキャスターたちには太刀打ちできん。できんだろうから俺が手を貸してやると言ったんだ。
But I mighty appreciate that. Nice one. But Tozuka quickly grasped the situation.
そう。本当に出しゃばりね、ランサー。聞くけど、それはあなたのアイデア？
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what's in it for him, but I'm not against it.
いや、俺のマスターからの指示だ。キャスターたちがああなっちまった以上、一人きりの身としては協力者が欲しいんだと。
I mean, if it's just to get rid of Caster, then that's fair. Right, if it's all just to take care of Caster, then okay, fair enough.
まっとうな理由ね。けど、それなら私たちよりもっと頼りがいのあるやつがいるでしょ。
True. You talking about Shinji and Gilgamesh? So this seems to be trying to find out what the Lancer knows about Shinji.
いや、あれはダメだ。とてもじゃないが性に合わん。戦力的には申し分ないが、いちいち背中の心配をするのも面倒だろ。
Oh yeah, Gil is stabbing the fucking back. He doesn't give a shit. He'll stab in the back.
正しい選択ね、ランサー。けど、それもあなたのマスターの指示ってわけ？
それも違うな。あんたらを選んだのは俺の趣味だ。一度面識がある分話が早いだろう。
That's fair. He says casually. Seems like fighting Archer and stabbing me in the heart are the same as becoming acquaintances in his mind.
待てランサー。俺はお前に二度も殺されかかった。だっていうのに、お前の言葉を信用すると思っているのか。
Exactly, like, bro, what the... You really think? Seriously? You think? That's not how this is gonna go. But maybe. I don't know.
思っているさ。お前の参謀はさっぱりとしたいい女だからな。そんな女が手を貸すってんだから、お前だって物好きなお人よしなんだろ。
What? I frowned unintentionally. I'm troubled that Tozuka, who's supposed to be my ally, is nodding at Lance's words.
そういうわけだ。だから協力できるって思ったのさ。
Uh-huh.
ああ、言っておくが、お前たちがじゃない。お前たちなら協力して
Yeah.
やっていいとこの俺が思ったんだ。
It's not, but it's not you guys. I'm the one who fought that you guys can call them. Oh, okay. But yeah, Castor is currently occupying his home, so understandable. I honestly can't tell the difference in the way he reworded it.
大した自信ね。協力しようって持ちかけておいて選ぶのはそっちってこと？
ああ、初見からあんたのことは気に入ってたんだぜ。美人で強情で肝が据わっていると来ている。女をマスターにするんならな、あんたみたいなのがいい。
At least he's honest. Also looks at Toad's with cool eyes. I don't like him for some reason. Damn.
いいわ。私は賛成。けどまだ決定じゃない。エミヤ君が信用できないって言うなら、この話はなかったことにするけど。
You're bothering to ask for my opinion? Crazy. Insane.
だそうだ。どうする小僧。お前、器を試されてるぞ。
As he looks at me, trying to suppress his laughter. Answer is... But under a condition? Yeah, I'm gonna need a condition. I'm gonna need a condition on this one. I was gonna go 2 regardless, but it's like, so you don't have to persuade me. I'm like, I need a condition though. Yeah, I need a condition on this. You have to accept this offer. If he is an enemy, his argument is correct. Toska and I alone can't be Caster. There should be some hope we have Lancer's help. However,
分かった。お前の言い分は信じる。
yeah, I believe you.
けど条件付きだ。キャスターを倒すために手を貸してもらうし、俺たちもお前を信用する。
But I need some assurance here.
その代わり。
But
その代わりなんだ？俺のマスターを教えろってか？
違う。仲間だからって気安く遠坂には近寄るな。
what? What? Cheryl, you're not. Sure, that's that's not a condition. Come on, that's not the condition. You want some assurance here that you won't get killed or backstab, or he has backstabbers, so he wouldn't do that. But like, some assurance, you know. Your freezes. That's got speech as if he was completely caught off guard.
なるほどなるほど。そりゃそうだ。俺のマスターなんぞよりそっちの方が何倍も重要だよな、坊主。
I like you, Caster. Or Lancer, I like you. You're funny. He says last thing of it's the funniest thing he's heard.
なんだよ、悪いか。言っとくけど、遠坂はやらないからな。
まさか悪くなんかね。むしろ見直したところだ。
I like you, Lancer. I like you a lot.
いや、いいね、お嬢ちゃん。坊主、あんたにぞっこんじゃないか。
何言ってんのよあんた。私とシロはそんなんじゃないわよ。そう私たちはただの協力関係なんだから。
そうか？
なんかムカつくわねあんた。何よその見透かしたような顔は。
You know, this scene alone, it's like, yeah, I get why he was my mother's favorite servant. I get it. I get why she said that was her favorite. I get it. Why she said that, I get it. He's fucking hilarious. He's cool, he's hilarious. It's just a great character.
ほら 白もなんか言いなさいよ。私たちはただの協力関係だって。なんか言いなさいよバカ。これじゃ本当に私たちが付き合ってるって。
I said would turn around and complete 180 on you again, so I don't know about that.
だから本当も何もとっくに出来上がってんだよお前たち。旗から見てる俺でさえわかるのに当の本人たちがごまかしてるだな。ああ、こりゃこの先も大変だぞ少年。
Thanks for your input, Lancer. I appreciate it. Lancer makes a sympathetic gesture.
まあ遠坂が大変なのはもう分かってるから。
Exactly. I reply with a sour look to let him know that there's no problem. Deal with it.
おお、そりゃ頼もしい。じゃあ俺もそれなりに気を使ってジョーちゃんと付き合おう。
Great, thank you.
だがまあからかうと面白いジョーちゃんなんだな。道中楽しませてはもらうぜ。
Oh, go ahead.
見返りは構わねえだろ。
Go ahead. She does that to Shiro constantly. Go ahead. Do what you want.
分かった。その線でいこう。キャスターを倒すまであんたの力を借りる。
決まりだな。じゃあまあとりあえず握手と。
Alright. Lancer comes up to me and unarmed and shakes my right hand that I awkwardly put out. There are worrying factors, but we have to obtain a reliable ally. What's left is...
この頭きた。
I don't care.
いいわよ。あんたたちなんてこっちから願い下げよう。こうなったら私一人でキャスターをとちめるんだから。
Okay, good luck. Alright. Okay. You go try that. See how that works out. Not gonna calm the roused Tosaka down? I don't know. I'd say leave her to it. Nothing in here. I don't know why it said that then. Walk in the forest at night. Although we don't know what his intentions are, having Lancer's cooperation now means we don't have to stay at the castle. Lancer must have taken a liking to Toast because he keeps messing with her and getting hit by her.
ちょっとあんたね、ちゃんと自分のマスターがいるんでしょ。ならおとなしくしてなさいよ。キャスターを倒したら敵同士になるんだし、話なんかしてもしょうがないでしょ。作戦会議以外はみんな無駄口よ、無駄口。
なんだ、敵になるからって話はなしか。見かけによらず余裕がないんだな。相手が敵であろうと気が合うなら膝交えて語り明かすってのが情だろうに。
Real. True. So true.
いつの時代の人間よ、あんた。
The best era.
そういうね、明日には殺すけど今日は親友だなんてのは今時流行らないの。
Yeah, but it's
や
funny.
るとなったら徹底してやらないと相手にも失礼じゃない。
Yeah, but it's funny.
はあ、そりゃまたつまんねえ世の中になったもんだ。
Right? Lancer never learns. I've been repeating the same kind of conversation for a while now.
それよりランサー、自分の役割きちっと分かってるんでしょうね。
ああ、梅雨払いは任せておけ。お前たち二人でキャスターとそのマスターと戦うんだろ。
Yep.
俺の役目はアーチャーの相手だ。
Yep.
最悪セーバーもどうにかしなくちゃならんが、まあ抑えるだけなら問題ない。
Hold back Archer and Saber? Can you even do that? I have faith in him, but okay. Let's just speak subjectively. He's not even scared of fighting both Saber and Archer at the same time. Come to think of it, Saber told me when we were training in the dojo. He said Lancer's the best among the sword when it comes to just surviving. Oh, well that case. I believe in Ku's abilities, honestly, yeah. praised him, saying that he had excellent agility and plentiful combat experience. He would be an impregnable defense if he went into defense. He also fought many battles from disadvantaged positions when he was alive. That aloof man must be a heroic spirit who ran through the jaws of death many times and survived.
それはいいけどな。敵はアーチャーとセイバーだけじゃない。キャスターの下にはアサシンもいるんだろう。なら、最悪あんたの相手は3人ってことになるぞ。
Yeah, that was because it's not because he was caught off guard. He was just overwhelmed.
そりゃやべえな。あの野郎は苦手だ。できれば1対1でもやり合いたかね。
Damn, even he's like, nah, that assassin guy's a bit fucking strong. That guy's bad news. Even Lancer knows that assassin's bad news. Holy. Even he knows that. Nah, it's, ooh, no.
アサシンは教会には現れない。
どうしてそう断言できるのよ。キャスターが竜道寺に戻らないなら門番としてアサシンだって呼び戻すんじゃないの？
いや、アサシンはキャスターが呼び出したサーバントだが、それゆえに制約がある。奴はあの場所そのものに呼び出された英霊だ。竜道寺を離れることはできんし、何よりキャスターが呼び戻さんだろう。
Yep, you can't leave.
あれはキャスターがマスターに黙って独断で召喚したサーバントだ。マスターが教会にいる以上は隠し通すし、おいそれと竜道寺を手放すこともできまい。
And that too.
竜道寺を手放せない。それってつまり
聖杯の召喚場所があの山だからだろうな。知っているか？聖杯戦争は今回で5回目だが、聖杯が呼び出される土地は4カ所ある。そのうちの一つが竜道寺であり、教会でもあるわけだ。ちなみに3回目の召喚場所は教会だったらしい。4回目はどこぞの平地だったそうだ。
Yeah.
へえ、戦ってれば幸せみたいな人だと思ったけど、意外に物知りなんだ、あなた。
So is the Emmy residence, the fourth one is local orphanage. Yep.
単にマスターが小難しいやつなだけだ。お前たちの事情に関心があるわけじゃない。
けどそっか。じゃあ今回の召喚場所って1回目と同じ場所に戻ったってことなのね。
So mumbles while she ponders. As it watches her with delight and walks on in the dark forest. It's deep into the night and the day has long since changed. I want to be breaking by the time we get out of this forest and return to town. I have to prepare myself as I walk. We'll try to cast her one more time in a few hours. I won't hesitate. And if that girl has become our enemy by then, we'll defeat Caster. I have to accept that that's the top priority right now. We head to the battlefield. And what waits for us at the church at daybreak? We can't stop now. Perfect timing. Yes, that is exactly what we will do. In the end game. Yes, we are. And that's exactly the point at which I will... Okay. February 13th. Uh-oh. Limited Blade Works. 14. Night, stay night. What? Night, stay night. Okay. Cinema. Truly. You just have to deal with Caster, Archer, and Gil now. And potentially Saber. And Suichiro. And Assassin. I muted the wrong thing. Chat, today was, I call it a doozy? Oh boy. Who's chill though? Of course. Yeah, today was a doozy. Get it for real this time? True. A lot going on. Yeah, a lot's going on. We're about to fight Caster, which I take it as endgame, so I enjoyed the Rin discussion. That's good. That's good. I'm sorry again for getting so mad about it. I'd like to apologize for that. That was a bit unnecessary. I gotta be hysterical about it, and I would like to apologize. That was a bit much. Doesn't change anything I said. Doesn't mean I disagree with anything I did say. It's just I could have said it in a more calm manner. She doesn't understand normal people. It's true. She doesn't. I could have said it in a more reasonable tone and not be as, again, hysterical about it. Easter on Friday? We'll see. We'll see. Maybe. We'll see. But, yeah, it's gonna do it for this time. We got pretty far in. We getting there, man. About the fucking podcast, so I think that's the end of the end. Chat. Hope you had fun. Or just tell me what y'all did. So have a good day, evening, or night. Wherever you are in the whole wide world. And hope to see you at the same time, same place next time. Until then, bye-bye!